Welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're really plunging into something huge, how to genuinely learn English faster, especially now in 2025.
Yeah, it's a big topic.
It is. And look, this isn't about your standard textbooks. Our goal here is to pull out the really effective strategies, the ones maybe people overlook. We want to give you a solid action plan you can use like right away.
It's a common struggle, isn't it? So many people feel kind of stuck, overwhelmed, maybe.
Totally.
But what's really cool, and what our sources point towards, is how the right approach, especially combined with modern tools, can totally change that, make it easier, faster, and actually enjoyable.
Enjoyable, right? Not just a chore.
Exactly. So we'll be looking at, not just what to do, but the why these things actually work so well.
Okay, let's get straight into it. The first big secret, maybe the biggest, is it's all about upgrading your mindset.
Mm.
Our sources really hammer this home. A lot of the struggle comes from thinking like a learner, not like a native speaker would naturally think.
Right. That's a fundamental shift.
Yeah. And here's where it gets really interesting. You know when you hear something like, "Oh, I'm on my way."
Yep.
And your first instinct is to translate it, word for word, into your own language.
Happens all the time.
Well, the breakthrough is to stop doing that. Just bypass it. Visualize it instead. Picture yourself actually walking or driving, whatever it is.
So the English phrase connects directly to the meaning, the image.
Exactly. No detour through translation. Your brain should just know I'm on my way means that action.
And that's powerful because you're essentially rewiring how your brain processes the language, moving away from analyzing everything.
Right. Less analysis.
And more towards just, intuitive understanding. It builds that fluency highway you mentioned.
A highway, yeah, not some
Okay.
slow, winding back road. Okay, and building on that, let's talk about fear, the fear of speaking.
Oh, that's a huge one.
Yeah, we've all felt it, right? That freezing up, thinking, oh no, is my grammar perfect? Is this sentence right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Waiting for the perfect moment that never comes.
Exactly. And the sources are super clear. If you wait for perfect, you wait forever. I mean, even native speakers make mistakes all the time.
Constantly. We trip over words, mix things up.
Right. So the big idea here is communication first, get the message out. Perfection, that can follow later. It's about practicing the act of expressing yourself.
And the brain actually learns better that way, doesn't it? From the immediate attempt, even with flaws, rather than delaying.
Apparently so. It sounds weird, but embracing that imperfection actually speeds things up. You're using the language, not just studying it.
It makes sense. You're practicing retrieval, not just recognition. Okay, one more mindset shift. Thinking in chunks, not just single words.
Ah, yes, chunks. Very important.
So instead of just learning the word hungry, you learn the whole phrase like, I'm starving, or maybe I could eat a horse.
Yeah, nobody just says hunger. I possess hunger.
Right. You use the natural phrase.
Yeah.
And that's how native speakers talk in these ready-made blocks of language. Exactly. Our brains grab onto these chunks. It's more efficient. It's not just vocabulary. It's learning the common pairings, the idioms, the stuff that makes you sound natural.
Okay, so if that's the mindset foundation, then 2025 technology. Wow, that's where things get turbocharged.
Yep, absolutely. The tools available now are just incredible. A real goldmine.
Like AI conversation partners. Think about it. Practice English anytime, anywhere, and the AI doesn't judge you if you mess up.
Tools like ChatGPT or, other advanced voice AIs, they can hold pretty realistic chats.
And they can even give you feedback, right? Like correct your grammar or pronunciation.
Yeah, on the spot, some of them. It's like having a patient tutor available 24/7. Democratizes access, really.
That's a great way to put it. What used to cost a fortune or require moving abroad
Is now basically in your pocket. Though it's important to remember, the sources do suggest using AI as a bridge to human interaction, not necessarily a total replacement.
Good point. A practice tool, not the end goal. Okay, then there are speech recognition apps.
Right, not just for dictating texts anymore.
No. These can actually analyze your voice, compare it to native speakers, and pinpoint exactly which sounds you need to work on, like super targeted practice.
Down to the specific foam, yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredibly precise feedback.
And what about subtitles? They've evolved too, haven't they? Subtitles 2.0, they call it.
Oh yeah, the interactive ones. So you're watching a show, you pause, click a word you don't know.
Oh, boom. Definition. Example sentences. Maybe even a quick quiz pops up.
Exactly. It turns passive watching into active learning almost seamlessly. You absorb stuff so much faster.
That's amazing. And finally, personalized flashcards. No more random word lists.
Right. The AI can build flashcards based on, say, your favorite TV show or your job.
Or your hobbies, so you're learning words you'll actually use.
And that taps into relevance, which our brains love. Plus, spaced repetition is usually built in, so the info sticks. It feels less like homework, more like just expanding your world.
Okay, so we've got the mindset, we've got the tech. But learning fast isn't just about cramming, right? It's about habits, consistency.
Definitely. And the sources talk about this really neat method, the 3-2-1 daily method. Sounds simple, but it's clever.
3, 2, 1. Okay, break it down for us.
Well, it's built on habit formation science, really,
Yeah.
making it easy to stick with. Less friction, more consistency.
All right, so the 3.
3 minutes morning activation, first thing. Just a tiny warm-up.
Like what?
Could be reading 3 sentences aloud, listening to a quick audio clip, reviewing yesterday's flashcards. Anything to just flip that English switch in your brain.
Get you started. Okay, then the 2.
2 hours immersion zone. Now, this isn't 2 hours of intense study.
Right, not necessarily sitting at a desk.
No, it's about surrounding yourself with English. Podcasts while you cook, music, YouTube videos, maybe chatting online with someone. Just making English part of your environment.
Living with the language a bit. Okay, makes sense. And the one...
One clear goal, your daily target. Just one specific thing each day. Learn 5 idioms. Practice 10 tricky words pronunciation. Write a short journal entry, maybe 50 words. Something focused.
One goal means focus. Focus means results. I like it. 3, 2, 1.
And the beauty is, it feels achievable, right? Those little daily wins add up. The immersion part makes it feel less like work.
Yeah, it builds momentum. Okay, but even with all this, there's a missing piece if you're not actually talking to people.
Oh, absolutely crucial. The sources are unanimous on this. You can know a lot about English.
But not be able to use it, that's the gap.
Exactly. Speaking forces your brain to work differently. Retrieve information, organize it, all under pressure. Passive learning just doesn't do that.
So how do you practice if you don't live in an English-speaking country?
Great question. Lots of ways now.
Yeah.
Language exchange partners are huge.
Like Tandem, Hello Talk, those kinds of apps. Or Discord servers.
Yep. Find someone who wants to learn your language. You want to learn theirs.
Yeah.
Trade time. 30 minutes each, maybe. It's a fantastic setup.
Win-win. What else?
Role-playing. Sounds a bit silly, maybe.
Practice ordering coffee. Booking a hotel.
Exactly. Act it out. With a friend, or honestly, even just in front of the mirror. It builds confidence for those real situations.
Okay. Mirror practice.
Got it. And another good one, voice messaging. Like on WhatsApp or similar apps.
Oh, sending short voice notes in English.
Yeah. It's lower pressure than a live call. You can think for a sec, re-record if you need to, but you're still producing spoken English, building that muscle.
Right, because you don't get fluent by thinking about English.
You get fluent by using it.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. And you pick up so much more of the rhythm, the nonverbal stuff.
The real-world context. Okay, let's shift to pronunciation then. Not aiming for some perfect accent.
It's
like
okay.
clarity.
Exactly. Being easily understood. That's the goal. And there's some great hacks for this.
Hacks. Okay, give us the hacks.
First, the shadowing technique. You probably know this one.
Play a clip of native speaker and repeat it immediately, trying to match everything.
Yep. Speed, rhythm, intonation, even the emotion if you can, like being their echo. It trains your mouth and your ear simultaneously.
Linguistic parrot. Okay, what else?
Record yourself, then compare.
Listening to my own voice?
I know. It can be cringeworthy, but it's so effective. You'll hear little mistakes, maybe pronunciation issues you totally missed while speaking.
That's self-correction loop. Okay, makes sense.
Also, focus on stress and intonation. English has a distinct rhythm, a kind of music.
Right, stressing the important words. I want to go to the store today.
Precisely. Those key words pop. The little words shrink. Getting that rhythm down makes a huge difference in sounding natural and being understood.
Okay, stress and intonation. One more.
The mouth muscle trick. When you learn a new sound, like maybe the sound,
Yeah, tricky for many learners.
exaggerate the mouth movement when you practice it. Really overdo it. It helps lock the physical action into your muscle memory.
Like physical training for your mouth. Interesting. These aren't just about listening, they're physical.
Exactly. Training the articulators, building that muscle memory so the sounds become automatic.
All right, this is all great stuff. But let's be real. Some days are just hard, right? You feel stuck, frustrated.
Oh, totally normal. Happens to everyone, no matter the skill they're learning. Motivation dips.
So how do you push through? The sources say it's less about pure willpower.
And more about having smart strategies. building systems to keep you going.
Okay, like what?
Well, tracking your progress is a big one. Use a journal, use an app, whatever. Seeing how far you've come, even small steps.
Gives you that little boost, that dopamine hit.
Exactly. It proves the effort is working. Also, reward yourself. Seriously.
Like, finish a week of the 3-2-1 plan, treat yourself.
Yeah, a little positive reinforcement. Train your brain to associate the effort with something nice. It works.
Makes sense. What about connecting with others?
Huge. Join a challenge, like a 30-day speaking challenge online, or find a study group.
Accountability, community.
Both.
Hmm?
Knowing others are doing it too, sharing struggles and successes,
Mm-hmm.
it's powerful. Keeps you showing up.
And the last one, visualization.
Yeah, visualize the end goal. Why are you doing this? Picture yourself nailing that job interview in English or making friends while traveling.
Giving that presentation confidently. Connect the daily grind to the big payoff.
Precisely. It fuels you through the tough spots.
Here.
These aren't just feel-good tips. They tap into real psychology accomplishment, reward, belonging. Stronger motivators than just discipline alone.
Okay, so to wrap all this incredible advice up, let's make it super practical. The sources laid out a kind of 7-day fast-track plan.
Yeah, way to jumpstart things. Put these ideas into action immediately.
Right, day 1.
Set your personal goal. What do you want to achieve? Then install one of those AI conversation apps and just have your first chat. Low pressure.
Day 2.
Learn 10 useful everyday phrases and practice them using that shadowing technique. Get the sound right.
Day 3.
Watch a TV show episode with interactive subtitles. Actively use them. Click on words. Save maybe 5 new expressions you learned. Record yourself. Speak for just 2 minutes on any topic. Listen back. Find one thing to improve. Record again.
Day 5.
Language exchange. Do a 30-minute session with a partner. Try to use some of those new phrases from day 2.
Day 6.
Write something short, a story, a journal entry using your new words. Then read it aloud. Reinforce pronunciation.
And day 7.
Review the week. Look back at what you did. Celebrate the progress. Maybe send a voice note to a friend showing off. And then set a slightly bigger goal for next week. Builds momentum right into the next cycle.
Absolutely. It's a fantastic starting point. Look, the big takeaway here really is English isn't just a subject in a book.
No, it's a skill you live.
Yeah, you got to make it part of your actual life, integrate it. If you do that, the results, they'll come faster than you think. So maybe the question for everyone listening is, what's just one small thing, one tiny step you could take today to weave English more actively into your routine?